Hey everyone, Father Michael here again, and today on this 28th of September, the church celebrates the feast of St. Wenceslaus the Martyr. Probably a pretty important saint to a lot of us around these parts because a lot of us are Bohemies. Not myself personally, but a lot of respect there. So St. Wenceslaus was, he was martyred actually by his own brother, and it was said that he was given the kingdom of Czechoslovakia when his father died, or Bohemia maybe at that time. Excuse my lack of historical knowledge, but what it said was that his brother had kind of been seduced by evil men in that kingdom at that time, and also by his own mother against Wenceslaus. And so he just had this grudge, this growing resentment in his heart. And what it said, what Pope Benedict actually said once of Saint Wenceslaus is that through all things, Wenceslaus kept his eyes fixed on Jesus. And what a beautiful sentiment for us, or what a beautiful reminder for us that through all things, even in the midst of trials and persecutions from other people, to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus. That's always the most important thing for us. There's so many things that can distract us in life, or that when we get disturbed in our spirit, that we immediately go to things that, to ways of thinking. We start to ruminate on a conversation we just had where someone seemed to be upset with us, or we were upset with them, and now we're like, oh, what should I have done better? Or, oh, this person's so bad in this way or that, or just different things that we wish were different in our lives. And so often we forget that Jesus is the one who has control over all things. And if we were just to keep our eyes fixed on him, ask him, Lord, this is how I feel right now. Help me. What is it that you need me to know about this situation, about this person, about this thing? What is it that you need for me to do? And so even in great persecution for St. Wenceslaus, he kept his eyes fixed on Jesus. And with his dying breath, as his brother is thrusting him through with the sword, he says, may God forgive you, brother. What a beautiful thing to say, that only possible to say if we keep our eyes fixed on Jesus. Let's ask the Lord today for that grace, and that when any time there's a distraction around us, that we might almost instinctually look to him and say, Lord, you are the one who has power over this. You are the one who can take care of it. Don't let me go into my own ways of thinking that don't really help me. Let me turn to you. And in that way, we can keep our eyes always on the one who saves.